And this is the living room. This is where we do all the living.
Ah, the living. A man needs to live in a room.
It's great.
It is great.
It's a great place to sit and think. Sometimes I come in here and I think to myself.
Or you think out loud.
True, I might think out loud. Sometimes I'm thinking out loud and Billy comes in here and he listens. I think I used to be afraid of the winter. See, I'm thinking out loud right now.
It's so dark. That's what he means. Is that what you mean?
Sort of. More cold than dark. You were close.
Well, at least it's warm inside your house.
Yes, right. Frank sits here and I sit here, and then we go out and we grab a big stack of firewood and then we make a warm fire.
Cozy. It's very cozy. That's living.
I sometimes make toddies. Oh, I said toddies. Anyway, and then I never make it as cold as Mom and Dad's house.
Home buddies. That's how I've always liked to fancy myself. I'll tell you though, it's a lot more fun being a homebody when there's another body there with you.
I'm the body? I'm the body.
She's the body. I'm the brains.
Right.
No, he's the brawn. He's the muscle that makes the corks turn. Or is it screws? How does the saying go again?
What saying?
The saying about making the machinery go?
Right. She's saying that I make the machinery go. Wait, are you talking about my tool shop?
Yes, in a larger sense.
Millie's always thinking in a larger sense.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you never let go of the situation at hand.
That's not true.
What's the larger sense of my tool shop?
There is no larger sense, Frank.
Right. So, have you been downstairs, Francis?
Not yet. No.
Oh, of the other day, Frank went into the basement. You tell the story. I can't tell the story.
The other day I what?
You spent the entire day in the basement, and you tell the story. I can't tell stories.
Oh, we shouldn't tell that story.
Why not? It's funny.
The ending's no fun. It really wasn't that funny.
The ending was no fun, but it was funny at the time.
I can imagine.
You can?
I mean the part about the basement.
Good.
How that could be funny.
Frank, why don't you go up, put on some music?
Something fast? No, something slow.
Frank likes bongos.
Likes, loves.
Something slow.
You're not happy.
Sure I am.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You know what it is, don't you? The reason?
No.
Mom and Dad are getting older.
So are you.
And so are you. You have to move out sometime.
I like it there.
That's what I thought too. And now I have all this. Did you know I have a couch in my bedroom? I've always wanted a couch in my bedroom, and now I can. Frank just told me when we moved in, just do it. And now whenever I walk into the bedroom, he tells me, come sit by the couch. And then I sit on the couch. You know why? Because they're both there.
I've been talking to myself lately.
You're always talking to yourself.
But this time I've been responding in different voices.
What kind of voices?
Well, there are a few different voices. Some are rowdier than others.
Francis, you're lonely.
So?
Whatever happened to Bill?
Bob? Nothing.
Why?
Because I made him up.
What?
And Chuck, and Mo, and Philip.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't even treat you right. Didn't Mo cheat on you?
Twice. Once with Philip.
Why did you lie?
So I'd have something to talk about with you.
Francis, we have things to talk about, don't we? I don't know. So what did you do all those nights?
I went to movies and diners and I walked around and I did things. I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Millie. I had fun.
What kind of fun?
I just told you.
Oh. Well, it's not all that bad.
What?
Being lonely.
I know.
No, you don't, because it makes it all better in the end.
What end?
The end of the maze. The prize, the treat. Frank?
Oh.
There's a particular bongo that plays in the background of the song. Shh! Everybody listen.
I don't hear it.
Oh, neither do I. That's funny. I'm sure it was there.
Your hearing's going at your old age.
My old age. I was calculating my years last night, and I spent the majority of my life unhappy. Did you know that I spent the majority of my life unhappy?
Francis is unhappy.
I never said that.
She's lonely.
Francis, are you lonely? I was lonely too, really. I would say about 7/8 of my life I was lonely because for that amount of time, divided up mathematically, I was without your sister.
I know. You did the math in your marriage proposal.
A proposal. Francis, how do you suppose I fancied myself that day?
I remember your suit.
Oh, my suit. I fancied myself a kind of ambassador, inviting all of you into my world. That's why I wore a suit. Ambassadors need to make a good first impression.
You're not wearing a suit right now.
I'm not, but that was the day I decided to fancy up my thoughts too. Even if I'm not wearing a suit, my mind is always wearing a tuxedo. You see?
The tuxedo?
No, not just the tuxedo. Suppose Millie was wearing a nightgown. Suppose her mind had a nightgown on. We can almost visualize then the courtship of our two thoughts.
The end of the maze.
Like those little rodents that sneak their heads up from underneath the ground and look around. That's how I felt before I met your sister. Always had dirt in my eyes.
See, Francis? This is exactly what I'm trying to say.
The problem is, you're looking at the world as if there were some other answer.
I'm not looking for answers.
There's nothing wrong with looking for answers.
Actually, I'm not. Okay? I maybe I was before, but I'm here now, and I think I understand, and I'm not.
But you're looking for something, so look at the two of us as an example. I was looking for something too, and once I realized it didn't exist, then I was a much happier person.
Thanks.
Oh, no, thank you, honey.
We shouldn't talk about this anymore.
No, but we haven't got to the beauty of it, you see? The beauty of giving over. Once you accept that no one is you, you accept that no one is right for you, and then once you do that, you can finally settle down into the living. Like settling down into this room, for example. Like settling into all things. I could go for a hot toddy right now. Millie? All right? Put on the tuxedo, Frank. Just put on the tuxedo. See, I'm thinking out loud again. You caught me thinking out loud again, Millie.
Thinking what?
Thinking that you shouldn't worry about it, Francis.
Right.
Right, Millie?
Right, Frank.
Right.
Scene.